What is going on, everybody? This is Village Idiot of playing War Robots here. This is going to be my second narrated video. I have to admit, this won't be very interesting at all. The only reason I'm posting this is I finally, with this match, broken the 10,000 win mark. I guess it's kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Mile marker, I guess. If you can call this an accomplishment, or I guess in a way sort of how pathetic I've been playing this for 3+ years to finally accumulate 10,000 wins. Kind of want to bring attention to the previous video that I have, one that wasn't narrated but was but I did, comment on it with written comments on the video where I broke my previous record of 4.4 million maximum damage. If you haven't watched that video, I'll try to find it. It's just the video prior to this one being posted, and I got really lucky. Just to I've reiterated that many times in that video. There was no skills involved by doing that. It was all luck. I just happened to be matched up with a player who had 3 traditionalist falcons. That's pretty crazy. If as much as I appreciate Hydro Fiend as the player who donated his 3 falcons to me, if anybody else is watching this and is wondering what kind of hanger they should be running, please don't run 3 falcons. The main reason is the falcon, as a traditionalist, you're only running 1 heavy weapon, and so your damage output's going to be severely hampered or limited. You're not able to suppress anybody else's damage, and all you're doing is you're donating a lot of health points, hit points, to somebody else, like myself. And the only way for you to kind of keep in the game would be to constantly use power cells to heal yourself up. And while that's fine and dandy, except if it forces you to use a lot of power cells per match. So that puts you at a disadvantage either way. So please, if you can. Now, if you're made of money, or money's not an issue for you, and that's just the way you want to run it, by all means, more power to you. I hope I run into you more frequently in these games. But I would say one traditional falcon, which I have and I'm no longer running, is it's good if you're playing things like domination or beacon rush in a squad with teammates, because traditionalist falcons are almost impossible to kill, as you will see in that video. So when you get a chance, scroll by or find that previous video of mine showing my maximum damage. The summary screen has me doing a total of 5.1 something million. So about almost 500,000 of that came in from healing, and the rest were from actual damage. And again, let me reiterate that that's not so much a bragging thing, because there's no skills involved in that particular match. I was just really lucky to come across a player who had 3 falcons and was willing to stick it out all the way to the end. As the video noted, if I had an extra minute, I could have probably gotten close to actually breaking 5 million, because he had dropped 1 more falcon in the end. And who knows what would have happened. And I'll probably never find out, but it's okay. I'm happy with 4.7, not that I'm complaining at all. And I realize it's about almost 3.5 years since I started playing this game for me to finally scratch the 10,000 win, call it an achievement, supposedly, or a mile marker. And yet sometimes I see players with over 30,000 wins. I'm wondering, do those people have a job? And I can't imagine spending the amount of time every day playing this game in order to get anywhere near 30,000 wins. Now, I understand, and again, in no way am I accusing players of sharing accounts. And if you do, that's your prerogative. That Pixonic frowns upon it, and sometimes I think they might get you, doing so might get you banned. But I kind of disagree with banning some. I would disagree with Pixonic banning an account just because somebody's sharing. Because every once in a while, I would let my son play my account. He has his own account, but sometimes his robots aren't as strong as mine, and so is that a violation? I don't know. I hope not. Spent enough in this game. better not ban me. But yeah. So that's kind of just out of curious. Like how do people rack up 30,000 wins? I mean, at the rate I'm going, in order for me to get to 20,000 wins, I'm looking at what, another 2.5 years of play. That is I don't think the game's going to be around that long, that's for sure. The way the game is going, unless Pixonic somehow dials it down and not be as greedy, they're losing players left and right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game isn't around in a year and a half or two. That's just my honest opinion. Well, that's because I'm not a Pixonic homer. They don't pay me, and well, that's about that. So yeah, thank you so much. Here we go. That's a 2.2 million performance, showing that that's my hanger and that's my combat stats. 100% victories, 10,000 victories. Woo! If you call that an achievement, there's an achievement right there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.